A lot of youngsters out there want to purchase a house, young family out there want to buy a house for the family, but sometimes you feel like, do I have enough money? As long as you're qualified for loan, here's how you can purchase a house without having much cash in hand. But before we go into details about that, let me just brief you on what are the costs needed to buy a house. So first of all, you need to know that bank would normally give us maximum 90% loan. Certain banks can give 100%, but for most cases, it's just 90%. So if you're buying a second-hand house, normally you will have to pay for the extra 10%. So for example, if you're buying a 250k house, then that is 25,000, okay? So that is 10%, one part. And the second part is the legal fees part. So the legal fees are sales and purchase agreement, loan agreement, memorandum of transfer, and so on. So how much does all this cost? Normally it's roughly around 2% to 3% to 5% of the purchase price of your property. Okay, so if you round up, if you total up all this, it will cost you around 15%. So it's quite a lot, right? Especially if you've just started working. So this is what you can do. So number one, especially if you're a first-time home buyer and you are qualified for the first-time home buyer scheme for certain banks, like for example BSN and even BNM, then you can try for 100% loan. Or if you're working in the government sector, then you can just use the LPPSL loan. That's number one. So number two is, if you are buying a second-hand house, normally owner would want you to put in a certain amount of money. Normally it's 10%, but if you really can't pay 10%, then perhaps you can negotiate with the owner to pay 5%. So you have to persuade the owner, boleh ke saya bayar 5%? Boleh. So it's like that. You try and negotiate through your real estate negotiator or directly to the owner. It is good to use your real estate negotiator because normally they know how to talk to them. And the third part is, if you still have no cash to pay even 5%, what you can do is, you can use your EPF account too. Yeah, EPF account too. So you can withdraw your EPF account too after signing off your property. After you've signed the transaction, then you can bring the documents and you go to KWSP. Okay, but for certain cases, most of us youngsters have just started working, so we won't have that much amount in our EPF account too, right? So what you can do is, you can try to mark up your loan in order to pay for the full amount of the selling price. So for example, the owner is selling the house to you at 100k, and the bank put the market value of the house at 200k. So instead of applying loan for 100k, you can try to apply for 200k. So it's something like that. But bear in mind, guys, do not simply mark up your loan just because you can, because it has a pros and cons to it. When you mark up your loan, you can also actually have some cash back, which you can use for your renovation. But still, you have to think, you have to really calculate what are the pros and cons lah. I'm not going to talk into details first, but because I'm just going to talk about the cash part right now, okay? But if you've tried all this and you still can't manage to do it, here's one more thing that you can do. What you can do is, as long as you're qualified for loan, try to look for new properties that give you 10% rebate. So technically you don't have to pay for the 10%, right? So you only have to apply for 90% loan and you're good, man. In fact, some properties offer you up to 15% loan. So in a way you can get cash back from there. So that is the good thing about buying a new property, because developer won't just give you like rebates, but they also give some special deals like free S&P legal fees and so on. Some even give furnitures and stuffs. So that is the perks, guys. And for the legal fees part, certain banks actually absorb the amount of the legal fees into your loan. So that is one thing that you can opt for. in case you don't have enough cash to pay for your legal fee part. Alright? Okay, and if all of that still don't work, I have one more option for you. Borrow your parents' money. Pinjamlah duit mama bapak. This is one thing that you can try. Certain kids actually do this, and it's totally fine if your parents are fine with it. You can try to slow talk with them and, you know, Dad, can I soft loan you a few thousands for me to buy a house? So you can try that, guys. Just don't learn from loan sharks lah, okay? Okay, so that is all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this video will help you to purchase your future first house, and hopefully you'll get a right house for your cute little family. Sorry, one more thing. Oops, percahaya ya guys, percahaya. As you can see, you'll still need money in the end. Right now, like all the MCO thing, the PKP thing, you'll still need money. So let us take this as a turning point for all of us. Try to save money and try to make them grow. Do whatever you want with it. Like, you can do a business, or you can put it in a unit trust, or FD, fixed deposit account, or like ASB, whatever ways you can do to make your money grow. There's a saying that says, let the learned say what they can. It is ready money that makes the man. So I just want you to see the importance of saving your money. Please do not overspend. Don't overspend. Don't take a lot of credit cards, personal loan lah, car loan lah. Oh, please don't. Try to budget your spending. Okay, this is just a small part which can affect a very long time of which can affect your future. Okay, this sounds like cliche or sounds simple, but really it can affect your life and your loved ones' lives. So yep, that is all, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions regarding property, feel free to ask me. Thanks, guys.
Hi guys, my name is Mini Amira, and today, since she forgot the big Amira forgot to say something at the end, listen to this. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye-bye. Mini Amira signing off.
What they can, it is right, because there's a saying